we can let's end this segment by kind of looking ahead to is Sean Payton going to be the next head coach in Carolina?
Dum dum dum.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. But he's a name that pops up immediately because you know what? I don't even know if Saints fans would mind that at this point because they are just looking for any kind of draft pick compensation in return for Sean Payton. Only reason I would
we should point out, okay, the reason we're talking about Carolina is the Panthers fired Matt Rhule yesterday. Right. And I'm pretty sure that beating the Saints bought him 3 extra weeks.
Like, absolutely.
He probably would have been fired after week 2 if they had lost to the Saints.
What's sad is it's like, what's Matt Rhule's record against the Saints? Is it 2-3 or 3-2? I one of those.
It's 2-3 the last 2 seasons. I'm sorry. Well, they won in week 2 of last year, and they won in week 3 of this year, and they lost in week 16 of last year. So, you know, I think they got swept the year before that. So it would be
2-3.
Yeah.
Still, I'm sure that's better than any other team in the NFL, sadly.
Yeah, but they've also lost 11 of their last 12 games. So great. You beat the Saints. You lost to everybody else. Sorry, Matt. Not going to get the job done.
The one reason I would not discount Sean Payton to Carolina, though, is because the owner, Dave Tepper, is known to spend the big bucks. And if Sean wants that $20 million contract, I could see Carolina doling out that money for him. Now, about the draft picks and compensation, I don't know. And I don't know if the Saints would really go for that either.
Yeah, and I also think like Sean has a say in this.
Yeah, right? Absolutely.
Like the Saints, like the Panthers won't trade. Like the Saints can say, we want to trade you there. And the Panthers can say, we want to trade for you. Sure. But all Sean has to say is, nah, I guess I'll just stay in broadcasting because he has every right to do that. Right. And it's not a matter of, oh, well, eventually he'll have to do something. Eventually the Panthers will hire a coach. And so then he can be like, well, I'm coming back now. Who do you want to trade me to? Right. So like he has the ability to not decide where he goes, but to guide that decision-making process. Right. And it's just a question of, you know, I don't think the Panthers have enough. If I'm Sean Payton, I'm looking at them like, I don't want to go to a bad situation. Like if I'm coming back to like the Chargers, maybe the Cowboys, you know, teams with weapons. And I don't consider the Panthers to be that.
Plus, I can't envision either giving all that compensation to a team that he knows he's got to see twice a season too. Yeah, and helping load up the Saints.
Well, right, and you won't have a quarterback, and you won't have any draft picks to go get one.
Exactly.
He did joke to Colin Cowherd that if the $10 million a season is too much for Taysom Hill, segue alert, that he'll be glad to take him off Mickey Loomis's hands. He said he texted Mickey that after the game on Sunday, and so maybe that's what's going to happen. Maybe Sean Payton gets traded to the Panthers and starts Taysom Hill as his quarterback.
And Baker Mayfield gets sent to New Orleans.
Baker Mayfield gets sent back to the Heisman house where he belongs.